Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says his government's priority is to provide better health facilities to poor people. Home Minister Amit Shah asserts Maoist activities have greatly been contained due to proactive steps of centre. Union Culture Minister Kishan Reddy says abrogation of Article 370 marks beginning of Jammu and Kashmir's journey from a terrorist hotspot to a tourist hotspot. Government notifies valid license for imports of laptops, tablets and personal computers to be required from 1st of November this year. President Murmu says National Virtual Library of India has been developed to fulfill the vision of One Nation, One Digital Library. And Akashvani to celebrate India's G20 presidency at Attari Border with the youth and BSF Jawans this evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that it is a priority of his government to provide better health facilities to poor brothers and sisters across the country. Responding to a tweet by Union Health Minister, Mr. Modi expressed satisfaction that crores of people are getting full benefits from digital facilities of health. In a tweet, Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia informed that more than 5 crore Ayushman Bharat health accounts have been created through the NCD portal under the National Program for Non-Communicable Diseases. Aadhaar number is a 14-digit number that uniquely identifies a participant in the digital healthcare ecosystem of the country. Aadhaar number provides trustable identity accepted by healthcare providers and health facility users across the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lay the foundation stone for redevelopment of 508 railway stations across the country through video conferencing tomorrow. The stations will be redeveloped under the Amrit Bharat Station Scheme at a cost of over 24,470 crore rupees. Master plans have been prepared for the development of these stations as city centres with proper integration of both sides of the city. The Indian Space Research Organisation has said that it is all set for the lunar orbit injection of Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft at 7 this evening. The spacecraft to the moon has covered about 2/3 of the distance to the moon. Our correspondent has the details.
After lunar orbit injection, Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft is slated to orbit the moon multiple times, gradually approaching the moon. Once it reaches a 100-kilometer orbit above the lunar surface, the lander and rover from the orbiter will be detached and maneuvered to soft land on the surface of the moon. The spacecraft is expected to complete a 40-day journey to make a soft landing near the moon's south pole around August 23rd. India will be the 4th country to achieve this feat and the first to land softly near the lunar south pole. Chandrayaan-3 was launched on July 14th by GSLV Mark 3 launcher. Sudhindra, Akashvani News, Bengaluru.
Union Minister for Health Mansukh Mandavia said research and innovation will play a crucial role in making the country a developed nation during Amrit Kal. Addressing the gathering after inaugurating the first edition of the Healthcare Summit at IIM Ahmedabad today, he said, India has been one of the biggest suppliers of medicines in the world, but the need of the hour is to make India a global hub of research and innovation in health sector to achieve the dream of self-reliant India. Dr. Mandavia said the government is focusing on developing a health ecosystem in the country by revising policies and encouraging startups.
हमने सोचा कि स्टार्टअप को हमें मदद करना है, उसको प्रोत्साहित करना है, तो क्या करना चाहिए? तो हमने स्पेशल प्रावधान रखा कि स्टार्टअप को प्रायोरिटी देनी है, अपॉर्चुनिटी देनी है, क्वालिटी एश्योर करो, सप्लाई करो, ताकि हमारे स्टार्टअप आगे बढ़ने लगे और 1 लाख से अधिक.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah said the development of the country and its fortune are directly linked with the development of national highways. He said this at an official function organized at Lok Sabha Bhavan in Bhubaneswar this morning. He also laid the foundation stone for the 4-laning of the Kamakhya Nagar Dhubari section of NH53 and the widening and strengthening of the Motor to Banner Ladugaon Road in Kalahandi district. He further said the centre has done a lot of work for infrastructure development in the 9 years. Mr. Shah said Maoist activities have greatly been contained in the country, including Odisha, due to proactive steps of the centre. He said the Odisha government has always supported the centre on the issue of Maoist activities. Observing the 4th anniversary of the abrogation of Article 370, the Home Minister lauded the role of Prime Minister Narendra Modi for revoking Article 370 in 2019. He said all the people of the country are grateful to his decision.
5 अगस्त के दिन ही प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने एक ऐतिहासिक फैसला लेकर धारा 370 को समाप्त और कश्मीर को हमेशा के लिए भारत के साथ एक करने का ऐतिहासिक काम नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने किया था और उसके बाद आज कश्मीर न केवल मेन स्ट्रीम में आया है, कश्मीर के अंदर शांति है और विकास का रास्ता प्रशस्त हुआ है.
Today is the 4th anniversary of the abrogation of Article 370. It is on this day in August 2019 when provisions of Article 370, which gave special status to erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir, were abrogated by the Union government. The state was further divided into 2 Union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Union Culture Minister Kishan Reddy has said that the abrogation of Article 370 marks the beginning of Jammu and Kashmir's journey from a terrorist hotspot to a tourist hotspot, with employment and development being prioritized for the first time since independence. In a tweet, Mr. Reddy said from hosting the G20 meetings to recording tourist footfall, Jammu and Kashmir have come a long way on the path of peace and prosperity. He said it was the iron will of Prime Minister Narendra Modi that delivered on the promise of one nation, one constitution. In Chhattisgarh, 22 Maoists, including 7 female rebels, surrendered in Sukma district of Bastar division. They have surrendered before senior officers of the police and the CRPF at Dabakonta area. According to the police active in Chinta Gufa and Bheji area, these rebels were allegedly involved in various Nakshal incidents. Police officials said the surrendered Maoists will be provided necessary assistance as per the rehabilitation policy of the state government. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The government has said that a valid license for imports of laptops, tablets and personal computers will be required from the 1st of November this year. In a notification, the Directorate General of Foreign Trade said import consignments can be cleared till the 31st of October this year without a license for restricted imports. The centre said that there is no ban on the import of IT hardware like tablets and laptops, as such devices can be imported after obtaining a valid license by companies or traders. The Directorate has prepared a portal and companies and traders can apply online for getting license. India has sufficient capacity and capability for manufacturing IT hardware devices and to boost further production. The government has notified Production-Linked Incentive PLI Scheme 2.0 for IT hardware. The scheme is expected to lead to a total production of nearly 3,29,000 crore rupees worth of IT hardware and create 75,000 additional jobs in 5 to 6 years. President Draupadi Murmu today inaugurated the Festival of Libraries 2023 at Pragati Maidan in New Delhi. The two-day festival will highlight iconic libraries from across the world in order to initiate a conversation on the modernization and digitization of libraries in India. The festival is a part of the second phase of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and is in line with the Prime Minister's vision to foster the development and digitization of libraries and cultivate a culture of reading in India. It aims at facilitating the formulation of action-oriented policies for the development of model libraries in India, right down to the village and community levels. Speaking on the occasion, President Murmu said the development of libraries is linked to the development of society and culture.
पुस्तकालयों का विकास समग्र संस्कृति के विकास से जुड़ा हुआ है। ये सभ्यताओं और संस्कृतियों की उन्नति का मानव ही हेतु होता है। आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव मनाने तथा अमृत काल में भारत को विकसित राष्ट्र बनाने के प्रयासों में कल्चर ऑफ रीडिंग को प्रोत्साहित करने का ये प्रयास बहुत उपयोगी सिद्ध होगी।
The President said the libraries were used to act as a bridge between developed civilizations. President said the effort to modernize and digitize libraries is very important. She said that libraries have become more accessible with the use of information and communication technology. She said the National Virtual Library of India has been developed to fulfill the vision of one nation, one digital library.
इंफॉर्मेशन और कम्युनिकेशन टेक्नोलॉजी के उपयोग से पुस्तकालयों का स्वरूप बदल रहा है, एक्सेसिबिलिटी और सुगम हो रहा है। नेशनल वर्चुअल लाइब्रेरी ऑफ इंडिया विकसित किया जा रहा है ताकि वन नेशन वन डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी के राष्ट्रीय लक्ष्यों को प्राप्त किया जा सके। दिव्यांगजनों की विशेष आवश्यकताओं को ध्यान में रखते हुए पुस्तकालय में विशेष सुविधाएं प्रदान की जा रही है।
President Draupadi Murmu is embarking on a two-day visit to Tamil Nadu and Puducherry today. On her first day, the President will visit the Mudumalai Tiger Reserve in the Nilgiri district. She will be interacting with the protagonist of the Oscar-winning short film, The Elephant Whisperers, Bomman and Belly. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman laid the foundation stone for the world-class museum at Adichanallur in Thuthukudi district of Tamil Nadu. During a visit, she inspected the Adichanallur Panambu area where excavation work has been ongoing since 2021. Archaeological Survey of India ASI has also developed the iconic on-site museum with ancient antiquities and urn burials in situ position. This ASI museum is located 1 kilometer away from the on-site museum at Adichanallur. State Minister for Fisheries Anita R. Radhakrishnan, ASI Director General Kishore Pasha and others were also present on the occasion. We have a report.
The museum at Adichanallur is part of the government's initiative announced in the 2020 budget to revitalize tourism by establishing world-class museums across the country. This ambitious plan involves creating 8 new museums, developing infrastructure around 5 iconic sites and renovating 5 major museums. Adichanallur in Tamil Nadu was chosen as one of the locations to set up a world-class museum, highlighting the significance of the site's historical and cultural importance. Once constructed, this museum will provide visitors with a deeper understanding of Tamil Nadu's cultural evolution and its contribution to the broader Indian heritage. This is Leela Meenakshi for Akashvani News from Chennai.
To mark India's G20 presidency, Akashvani Delhi has lined up a colourful patriotic extravaganza with the youth as a part of celebrations at Attari Border in Punjab this evening. It will kick off around 4 this evening at Attari Border. Patriotic songs by Neha Vats Khankriyal and a team will regale the audience. The highlight will be rendition of the song Hind Desh Ke Nivasi Sabhi Jan Ek Hai, All Indians Are United in various languages, followed by Vande Mataram. G20 anthem will be another attraction for the participants. The students of Khalsa College Amritsar will perform Gidda and Bhangra to recreate the aura of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam or One Earth, One Family, One Future, the theme of India's G20 presidency. The star attraction will be the beating retreat ceremony at Attari Border with BSF Jawans, showcasing India's pride and valor with the footsteps and presence of young students. The series of events under the aegis of Akashvani will take yet another step forward on the 8th of August at Dronacharya College of Engineering in Gurugram, Haryana. India will be hosting the G20 summit in New Delhi on the 9th and the 10th of September. The main event will be held at the state-of-the-art India International Convention and Expo Center at Dwarka in New Delhi. In the run-up to the big event, Akashvani has been organizing a series of events as the official and the world's largest broadcaster. Indian National Security Advisor Ajit Dobhal arrived in Jeddah today to participate in the crucial meeting focused on finding a resolution to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The meeting, attended by senior officials from nearly 40 countries, aims to establish key principles for a future peace settlement to end Russia's war in Ukraine. In Pakistan, former Prime Minister and PTI Chief Imran Khan has been arrested after being sentenced to 3 years in prison in the Toshakhana case today. The Islamabad court has found him guilty in the case. As a result, the PTI leader has also been disqualified for 5 years. The court has also fined Imran Khan of 1 lakh Pakistani rupees. Yesterday, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announced that Pakistan National Assembly will be dissolved on August 9th. Indian Meteorological Department IMD has predicted heavy to very heavy rainfall over Uttarakhand, North Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Sub-Himalayan, West Bengal and Sikkim during the next 4 to 5 days. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says his government's priority is to provide better health facilities to poor people. Home Minister Amit Shah asserts Maoist activities have greatly been contained due to proactive steps of the centre. Union Culture Minister Kishan Reddy says abrogation of Article 370 marks beginning of Jammu and Kashmir's journey from a terrorist hotspot to a tourist hotspot. Government notifies valid license for imports of laptops, tablets and personal computers to be required from the 1st of November this year. President Murmu says National Virtual Library of India has been developed to fulfill the vision of One Nation, One Digital Library. And with that we end the midday news.